Hey folks, Dave back here, and I got the APBA hockey set up, and I'm playing some of that right now. We're going to join this game in progress. I played 5 minutes of game time to kind of reacquaint myself because it's been some time since I played some APBA hockey, and yeah, it's so it's slow going at first, but now I'm picking up the pace. And it's interesting, after coming off of playing so much in the crease to come back to APBA. So I'm kind of looking forward to playing this and comparing and contrasting the two games. It seems like the inside the crease sets up a little quicker because I don't have nearly as many charts. But I'm stumbling my way through that. It was a little more difficult than I thought. I did, as you can see over here on my side over here, I stole that little, I'm using that, the inside the crease flipper, and it's working out pretty well. I got to say, I'm pretty happy how that's working out so far. So, again, this is just another test. This is not any product or anything. This is me just kind of kicking around and seeing how I can get stuff going here. As I'm just final bit of setting up, and hopefully we'll be good to go here as I get some APBA hockey. In 1978, I shouldn't have picked this one, though. This has not been good. It's been a penalty-filled game, and I'm only 5 minutes into it, and it's been penalty-filled. So, but we're going to continue on and play here. And this help has been coming in pretty handy, and I'll show you how I've been using it. So, all right, so Chivas made the save. We got a face-off in the Boston zone. So Rattel, for Boston, going up against his own team, is going to face off against Duguay. Rattel is a +2 on the face-off here. So hopefully you can see the dice rolls. I think you should be able to see the dice rolls, yeah. So that's an 8 with a +2, so that's going to be advantage right D. So Rick Smith's going to get the puck in his own zone, and he's going to try to break it out for Boston at 22. Ooh, that's going to be a 3, and that's going to be a shot on goal by Rick Smith. So Rick Smith will get the first shot on goal of the game for Boston. So let me mark down a shot for Boston and a shot here on my chart over here. And Rick Smith's shot range is a 16. So Smith comes up. Oh, look at this. Smith up over the line. It's in range. And a 31 on Davidson is a 4. Oh, it's saved by Davidson. It was on target with the 13. Holy cow. Rick Smith let that one go. But Davidson comes out with the big leg and makes the save on the 31, and a 4 is picked up by the left wing. And time comes off the clock here in the first period. So Boston with their first shot on, and the first attempt was on, and Davidson had to make the save. So it's going to be over here to Steve Vickers, and Vickers with a 43. That's going to be a 29, and it's going to be intercepted by Dennis O'Brien. And Boston has the puck over here. It's not time to change lines yet. And O'Brien has it, and a 51. That'll be a 7. And so that's going to be a shot with a block 2. So O'Brien's going to try to shoot this one. We got a block of 1 and 2. So I need to roll a 6 here, and no. So his shot will be blocked, and that'll bounce into the crowd. So we'll get a face-off here in the New York zone. So we played 6.5 almost here. We'll call it that right there. And it'll be a face-off in the New York zone. Yeah, everything's looking okay here, so hopefully that's good. I know it's the middle afternoon. I'm not expecting a big crowd here by any means, but I wanted to get in some APBA while the table was set up before the wife come home from work. And, yeah, so hopefully here we go here. So I got a 8. Rattel with a +2 on an 8, and that's going to be advantage right D. So Rick Smith gets it in the offensive zone this time. Rick Smith with a 24 in the offensive zone, and he's going to have it taken away by Duguay. So now we played 7 minutes here in the period, and it's Ron Duguay with the puck. No score here in the first period. A 6, but like I said, a lot of penalties. A 28, that's going to be taken away by Terry O'Reilly of the Bruins, and it's almost time for a line change. As we got about 12:20 to go here in the first period. And O'Reilly with a 25. And it's going to be intercepted by Ron Greshner. And now we will make a line change. So Greshner's going to roll to dump this in. My favorite part of the game is the line changes. A 26. So he's just going to flip that out to center. And Rattel will get that puck. And the Rangers will make the first change. And we got line 3 out here for the Rangers. And I do need to do a quick ODAI check, because I always do that on the first time the shift gets out here. So I get a 3-8. Oh, wow. Fatillo should be over here, because he's got nothing on the right. Oh, he's a left wing. Never mind. 2, 7, 10, 13, 16 again. So 16 is still 0. So they get zeros ODAI, so there's no adjustments on that. That's the one thing I don't miss when I play inside the crease. I don't miss the ODAI adjustments. It's the one thing I think that I understand why they do it, but I feel I don't miss it because I can really get in the line changes with inside the crease and not worry about that. All right, so Rattel now has to in turn dump that back in as the Bruins try to make a line change to 25. So that'll be Walt Tkachuk. And the third line will come out for Boston. It's interesting to see how many former Bruins and former Rangers are on the opposite teams in this game. So we got Rattel, Park, Esposito, and I think there's one other. Doak played for both teams as well. All right, so we got the Foster, Schmaltz, Jonathan line. I put Jonathan in this game. That's the fun thing about playing the cards and dice is really kind of like picking your guys and put them out there. And I like how both APBA and Inside the Crease add a lot of different guys, a lot of extra guys, I should say. And so let's see, for Boston, we got a 4-9. Wow, Park's a 5-9, 10, 11, 14, 17. So it's going to be a 1. Excuse me, on the ODAI. All right, Tkachuk with the puck. There we go. We got 12 minutes to play here in the first period. And Tkachuk with a 43. It's going to be a 29, intercepted by Gary Doak. So Boston takes control of the puck here. Not much going on in this first period. Again, aside from the penalties, I got a 62 for Doak. 8 shot on goal. The forecheck is 11. We got a 3. Ooh, we got it. Oh, we got 10. Oh, we got a 10. So it's going to be a wide shot. So let's take a look at the wide shot chart. A 55-10. Puck deflects off the end glass and into the crowd. So a shot deflects into the crowd. They're going to call the face-off in the New York zone. And time comes off the clock, so we're down to 11 minutes to go here in the period. This little shot here is actually working out pretty good, this little scoreboard, I think. So let me know what you think. I stole that from inside the crease, but it's doing the job that I need it to do. Here, I got it stretched out a little bit. I should probably bring that in just a little bit. Hang on a second. Don't want to use that one. Oh, well, I'll just leave it alone before I mess it all up. Got my keyboard off on the side over here. Okay, so let's move some things around. Sorry about that. I should have been more prepared for this. All right, so we got a face-off, and it's going to be Foster and Tkachuk. And Tkachuk has a 1 advantage, so a 9 on a 1 advantage, and advantage center. So Tkachuk will skate out of the face-off circle with it, and he'll begin the play. A 33, another possible penalty here on the 33. And it's going to be a minor penalty on Tkachuk only. So Tkachuk will go to the box. And let's slip some time here. So halfway through the period. And Boston will get their first power play. So what is the time of this one here? 9.5 almost. So Tkachuk goes to the box. And, yeah, I'll bring line 1 back out for the power play and the penalty kill. It just makes life a little bit easier. Yeah, because you wouldn't have third line on the power play. And I usually don't like to do this stuff here, but I will today. I like to kind of just go right down the lines, but... All right, so who's going to be sitting out? Is Esposito going to kill the penalty? Probably. Yeah, we'll have Esposito and Hedberg. They'll kill the penalty. All right, so Boston on the man advantage now. Let me get my power play shot out. And here we go. All right, so face-off between McNabb and Esposito, and they are even. So that'll be a 6, and it'll be visitor right wing. So it's going to go to Middleton, and Middleton will have it here on the power play for Boston. Ooh, an 11. That's going to be a shot on goal. So a power play chance for Boston. We got another shot on net. Now this is going to be fair, so it's a 35 for Middleton, but we add 2 for the power play. So that gets him up to 36 and a 41. And we add 1, so it's a 42. So he almost has the maximum shot here. So Middleton, with the second shot of the game for Boston, he's got a 42 on the shot. And a 36, that is in range. And a 65 on Davidson to 35. And that's a goal. Middleton on the power play. Let me just double check over here. Yes, that's a goal on 35. So the shot is a goal. And Boston takes a 1-0 lead on the power play. So we'll mark that right at 10 minutes even. So the first period, 10 minutes. Middleton, and I believe I did that correctly because it's in his range. And a 65 is a 35, and that's a goal. So let's check for assists. So let's see how many assists we're going to award. Where's my assist chart? And a 44 is, yeah, that should be plenty here. So what's Boston? Boston's a 1.63. Yep. So it's going to be 2 assists. And then I go to my handy-dandy assist chart here, which saves me all kinds of time. So a 22 on 2 assists is going to be the highest and the second highest assist rating. So it looks like it's going to be McNabb. And, wow, Milbury's got a 31 over Marcotte. So McNabb and Milbury. So Middleton from McNabb and Milbury on the power play. And Boston leads this one 1-0. So I could probably put line 3 back out here now to have them finish up their shift. So let me do that. So I'll get line 3 for everybody back out here so I can get them some ice time. And we'll have a face-off at center ice. So Bruins, after being outplayed and outshot 6-0, they got a couple shots on net, and then they cash in on the power play. And the Bruins lead 1-0 here in New York. I'm almost done here. So I'm flipping 2 cards. It's taking me a little bit longer. And here we go. All right, so face off. So we got halfway through the period here. 1-0. And 42, so I got a 6. And let's see. Straightening some stuff out over here. All right, so Foster and Kachuk, they are advantage Kachuk. So I got a 1 and a 6. It's going to be advantage left D. So Mario Marois with a puck, and he'll begin play. Marois, 46. That's a 42 on regular strength. And 42 regular strength is possible bench minor. Let's see. No and no. So is a face-off at center ice. All right, neutral zone face-off. So after all that, there was no penalty here, so we'll advance the timer. And we got about 9:20 to go here in the period. 1-0 Boston here. 11, so someone's getting kicked out. So it's going to be both kicked out. So we'll have to go to Jonathan and Deblois. And that's going to go to the Fatillo. So here come the Rangers with the puck now at home at Madison Square Garden. And they're trailing here. A 12. That's a 40. And a possible fight. Uh-oh. A 40 Fatillo, the third liner here. Possible fight. No, it's going to be a major fight. 5 minutes to 8 and a major. So 9's going to be a major penalty. Let's check this here on the chart. The play is 40. Reroll the dice. Let's see what's going to be. Reroll the dice. We got a 63, and that's going to say coincidental minors. So it's not going to be a fight. It's almost a fight, but it's coincidental minors. And the highest penalty guy over here, I got a 24, a 42. So it's going to be Jonathan. So Fatiu and Jonathan will each get matching penalties here. And we've had more penalties and goals in this game. So at the 9th, and we're going to get that down to 9 minutes here in the period. Nice round number. So the first period at Jonathan for Boston and for Tio for the Rangers. So teams will skate 4-on-4 right now. I think that's how they did it back then. That's how I'm going to do it. They keep changing. They kept changing it back in the day, and I couldn't figure out what year was what. So I don't know. I just wing it every time. So again, it's Kachuka with the advantage here. So we got a 7, and it's going to be advantage right wing. So Deblois gets the puck, and Deblois skates it out here. And 32 for Deblois is a 26. And that's going to be a intercepted and a shot on goal, but a left wing, so there's no left wing, so we're going to roll again. A 22, and that'll get him a shot. So Deblois is going to get a shot on net here for the Rangers. And because we are on the power play, I mean, because it's 4-on-4, we're adding 2 to the shot because we're playing 4-on-4. So he's got a shot range of 23. His shot is out of range. Cheevers will make the save, a 26, and a 20 on a save. And that's picked up by the opposing right D. So Cheevers with a save, and it bounces back to Farish. And we will advance the time here. We played about 11 and a half minutes, so we got 8:20 to go. So Farish has the puck, no shot. It just bounces back to him, I believe. Yeah, picked up by the... What was that again? 20. Yeah, just picked up by the opposing right D in a time sequence. Okay. 42 for Farish. And to 21. Intercepted by the left wing. There's no left wing, so I got to roll it again. A 36. That's a 34. And, oh, man, coincidental penalties. Nope, neutral zone face-off. Good. We've had a ton of penalties in this game. All right, so now we're down to 8 minutes to go in the period. And, yeah, we can make some line changes now. We can get the second line back out here. So line 2 will come back out for everybody. I go 4-minute line changes in APBA just because it's less line changing and the numbers kind of work out the same. All right, so we'll have Vickers sitting out. And I'm going to have somebody for Boston sit out. O'Reilly's going to sit out because I don't want any more penalties right now while I have a man in the box. All right, so line 2 comes back out, and we play on with that neutral zone face-off. Here we go. 33. It's a 6. Rattel with a +2 advantage, and that's going to be left wing. So it's going to go to Cashman right off the draw. Cashman with a 32. So that'll be 26 for Cashman. Intercepted and a shot on goal by the left wing, but there's no left wing, so we're going to roll again. A 55 for Cashman. That's a shot on goal for him, so Wayne Cashman will get a shot on net. That'll be the third shot for Boston. So he's got a shot range of 32. We add the 2 because it's 4-on-4, and it's a 34. And that's going to be saved by Davidson. And a 65 is 35. Saving a rebound. Okay, let's check the rebound. Rebounds are always kind of crazy. All right, so we got to go to the rebound chart. And let's see. 1, so it's going to be the highest I rating. And let's roll highest I rating. So we're going to we roll one more here. So it's a 5. So the highest I rating out there is probably Rattel with a 4 on a rebound. No, actually, it's Dennis O'Brien, if you can believe it. So Dennis O'Brien gets the rebound shot. So he's a 5 with a 5. And that's just a normal shot on goal. So Dennis O'Brien will get the rebound, but no advantage except the +2 for the... It's 4-on-4. So he's got a shot range of 13. Easy save by Davidson. And a 34 will be goal knocked off the moorings, and we're going to face off. So we'll advance the clock here. And we almost got the guys back from the penalty. And here we go. Face off in the Rangers zone. 1-0 Boston on the goal by Rick Middleton on the power play. And 11 on a 2. Advantage right wing. Now, there's no right wing, so there's nobody here. So we're going to roll that again. And 7 this time on a 2. And center. So Rattel has the puck. Rattel, a 62. That's a 9. And that's going to be a blocked shot. So his shot was blocked. And it's going to bounce to the left D. So here comes Dave Maloney with it for the Rangers. Maloney, a 25, intercepted and shot on goal by the right D, but his shot frequency is 9. So I have to roll a 9 or less, and I get a 9 or less, so he will get the shot. So Rick Smith with his second shot of the game coming up here. Rick Smith, an away shot. They'll shoot this one, so I got a 16, so I get actually 22 because I'm adding 2. So I got a 22 on the shot. And, ooh, Rick Smith. Again, Rick Smith is in range. That would have been good for just about anybody. His shot's on net. 41 on Davidson, a 24. He scores! scores! Rick Smith scores for Boston. And the Bruins lead this one 2-0. Rick Smith. Yikes. At the 13-minute mark, Rick Smith with that 12 roll. I believe I did that correctly. Yeah, his shot range is 16. And he scores the goal. Let's see how many assists on this one here. That'll be 2 assists. And the assists go to the highest and the second highest. This assist shot is unbelievable here. If you don't have it, get it. It makes assists. You could be rolling all day for assists. So it's probably going to be Rattel and Cashman. Yeah, so Smith from Rattel and Cashman. And the Bruins lead this one 2-0. So the line, these guys are out of the box, by the way. That expired the penalty. So we'll keep line 2 out here right now for each team. Yeah, we'll keep line 2 out. And we'll go to the face-off between Rattel and Duguay. So the Bruins lead 2-0 here. Only 5 shots on Davidson. He's allowed a couple. And that happened earlier today. I was playing inside the crease. And I'm probably off the camera here. I'm going to come over here a little bit. Well, I got some wires over here, so it's really tough to get that camera to move. Inside the crease, I had low shots and a lot of goals today too. So, but again, I'm rolling 12s. It's kind of, that's kind of an anomaly there to roll a lot of 12s. All right, so I think I rolled a 4. If I didn't, I'm going to keep it there. And I get a 2 for Rattel, and a 4 is going to be advantage left D. So the puck's going to go back to Dennis O'Brien of the Boston Bruins. 16 for O'Brien as we're back to full strength. It's a 28, and that's going to be intercepted by the right wing. So Plant with a steal of that one there. And he'll start the puck for the Rangers. 44, and that's going to be a shot. So the Rangers will get another shot on that here as Pierre Plante comes over the line, and he's going to wind up and tee this one off on Cheevers, and he has a 15-shot range, and that is 32 is out of range. A 66 would have been a save anyway, and that's going to be a save by Cheevers and picked up by the lefty, and we'll advance some time here. And now we got 6 minutes to go here in the first period. I'm kind of liking this little timer here. It gets the shots on goal, it gives me the score, and it gives me the time, so I don't have to hook up Excel anymore. So I'm kind of liking this thing here. Well, let me know what you think, Todd. How do you think it looks? All right, so Dennis O'Brien with it now. The game's kind of been a dud, though, honestly. O'Brien with a 4. He'll get a shot on goal. So here comes the defense again for Boston here. Dennis O'Brien, he's got a shot range of 11, so if I don't roll snake eyes, and I don't, so that's going to be a 44. So a save by Davidson, and a 15 on the Davidson card is a 3. And that'll be picked up by Duguay here, and we'll advance the time. And now we got just over 5 minutes to go here in the second period, the first period. The Bruins leading 2-0. Goals by Middleton on the power play, and then defenseman Rick Smith, who rolled a 12. Woohoo, rolled a 12. Duguay with it now. 52. Yeah, we have our first matchup. At least the first matchup that I caught. I always forget about the matchups. Let's check out the matchup chart, shall we? So Duguay is the center, and he rolls another 53. So he rolls an 8. So Duguay skates into the slot, and he's challenged by the right wing. So we're going to look at the centers. I, so he's a 7, and the opposing right wing, I, is a 10. Ooh, he's up against O'Reilly. He's going to lose that one badly. Yeah, so if O'Reilly wins that by 3, I need to get a... No, it doesn't matter. O'Reilly wins. Because if it's... I have this little matchup control shot thing here. And what that means is that if somebody wins the challenge, you can still roll, and the loser can still win the challenge. But if you win it by 3... which O'Reilly did, then there's no. So he's checked off the puck, and it's going to go over to the left wing, actually. I think that's how it was. That was a 8, challenged by the right wing. Yeah, so he's knocked off the puck, and the puck goes over to Cashman, and we advance the time. So it's been a while since I played this, but I'm slowly picking up the pace. So O'Reilly knocks Duguay off the puck, Cashman with it now, and no line change yet. Cashman with a 43, so it's a 29. Intercepted by Plante. And we'll continue on here. And Michael's here. You Yeah, you have to. Yeah, I was kind of hoping. I really would hoping like there'd be a little dot on each card, like each card next to the 53. If it had like a little dash or a plus, that would just remind you to check the 53. You don't realize how many times I forget about it, and then at some point it's like, oh yeah, now I remember. And I got to remember the 66. That's my home breakaway rule that I always forget to use that too. So what did I just have here? I forget now. So I'm going to plant the puck again. Let's figure it out here. I think I screwed up. Every time I talk, I forget where I am. 31, pass, physical 10. They should have the physical 10 with O'Reilly out there. Yeah. So physical 10, intercepted by the lefty, so O'Brien gets it. So we're now down to 4 minutes to play, and we're going to make a line change. This is one of my favorite parts of APBA right here, the line change. 22, so O'Brien gets it out the center, and that allows the Bruins to make a change here, the last change of the period. And we'll get everybody all squared away, all nice and new. And now the Rangers need to make a change, and a 35 will be the right wing. Middleton gets it, and the Rangers will get their change. And then we haven't had any dump and chase changes yet. What are they called? Jump and chase. I like that there. You got your 79-80. I almost broke that out. For some reason, I went with 78-79. I don't know why. I went up to my shelf behind me. I was like, what do I want to play? And I was like, yeah, 78-79 sounds good. I don't know why. I played 81-82 earlier today with Inside the Crease, so I thought I'd go back a couple of years. I almost pulled out an OR year, but I didn't. I just happened. This was the score sheet I had on the top. So I says, if I got Boston, New York on the top, I'll just play Boston, New York. So that's what I do. All right, so we got 4 minutes to go in the period. Bruins lead 2-0. Only 6 shots on Davidson. He has not been strong. And it's going to be Middleton with the puck. And he's got a 41 on. He's got a 15, and that'll be a pass to the right D. That's one of those odd ones there. 12, a 25. That'll be intercepted by the right D. So Vadnais with a steal. And now we have just over 3 minutes to play in the period, and it's going to be Carol Vadnais, the phone. I forgot to mention Vadnais. Another one of these guys in this game that played for both teams. 26 for Vadnais, and that's going to be intercepted by Donnie Marcotte. And now we got 3 minutes to go in the period. And what else you got for seasons, Michael? If I can ask for APBA there. I got a ton. I bought a ton of them. When I finally get into this game, I bought a ton of seasons. I just was like, man, I just love this game so much. I was paranoid because Strat goes out of stock, so I didn't want to go out of stock on any of my favorite seasons. So I took out a loan almost. Bought a bunch of seasons. I'm only kidding about that. Intercepted by Phil Esposito. And it's going to be Ranger puck here. We're a little over 2 minutes to go in the period. Can Big Phil get something going for New York? Yes, he's going to get a shot on goal. So here comes Esposito. They're wearing the white jerseys here. He'll get a home shot here. So Esposito fires on old buddy Jerry Cheevers. Esposito with a shot range of 32. 41. Every time I've rolled a shot for the Rangers, it's been out of range. Just so you know, it's really been uncanny how I've been rolling for the Bruins and not for the Rangers. Picked up by the left D. 2 minutes to play in the period. Milbury with it now, who's keeping on his shoes. 56-35. Uh-oh. Let's see what it's going to be. Rolling on my penalty chart, and it's another penalty. Yep, minor penalty. So Milbury picks up a penalty here with 2 minutes to go in the period. Milbury, 2-0. I could advance the time, but I'll just leave it here. Milbury. All right, who's going to sit? I'm going to have Marcotte sit this time. So let's pull out my power play chart, and here we go. So the Rangers on the man advantage here. And then we got to add a bunch to their shot range. What is my card time for APBA? It depends. If I'm just kind of playing by myself and taking my time, it takes me over an hour easy. If I'm streaming, then I'm chatting, so it takes a long time. But it's hard to say. If I were to just sit and focus and have no distractions and not get up to pee and not let the dog out, I could probably do it in an hour if I just kind of plugged away at it. I tend to enjoy this. If I pull this out, I know I'm going to be here for a couple of hours just enjoying myself, and I'm going to take some breaks and whatever. So I don't rush it, but I could probably do it in an hour. I mean, I should try that sometime. Like, just sit down and actually bang out a game and see how fast I can play it. That's what I'd like to do. Oh, you just have that one season? Okay. You play a lot of rinkside hockey. What is rinkside? Is that the FTP game? I looked at that, and that leaves me so confused with all the colors everywhere and the breakouts and inside in the crease stuff. It's like, wow, there's so much to that. I'm lost. I would need somebody to take me by the hand and walk me through that. It looks interesting, but boy, there's so many colors on that and so many things going on. It's almost like they need a basic mode just to kind of get you up to speed and then bring up all the advanced stuff. All right, so we got a face-off here on an even, and it's going to be visitor center. So McNabb's going to win it for Boston, trying to kill some of the penalty here. A 29 short-handed, intercepted by Mike McEwen, or Todd McEwen, as they call him. On the power play, a 25, and his pass is intercepted by Al Sims. And we'll take off some time here as the Bruins try to kill off the penalty in the last couple of minutes of the first period. Al Sims, short-handed as a 31. It's going to be a pass, the physical check, 2-4-6-8. It doesn't pass the physical check, so intercepted by Esposito. No time off the clock. Esposito is going to get a shot on goal here. Phil Esposito, power play chance. So, again, we add 6 to his shot range because it's the power play. No, we just add 4. Yeah, because it's a plus. No, I'm sorry. +1 Rangers. PK +1. So PK +1, power play +1, and then the generic power play. So we had 4. Okay. After all, because I have to look at the team chart. So we add 4 to this one here. So Esposito's going to get a shot, and that'll be the 10th shot on goal on Cheevers. And here we go. So we add 4, so we got a 36. Right, 3, 4, 5. So he's got a 36 here. And this one is finally in range on the 26. And a 53 on Cheevers is a 6. And saved by Cheevers. And Middleton comes in and gets the rebound. Holy cow. Cheevers makes the save on Esposito, and Middleton has the puck, and we advance the time. It's down to 1 minute to go in the period and 1 minute to go in the penalty here. What do I rank, as Fan of 27 shows up here, where do I rank Apple hockey between shootout and inside the crease? Boy, it's a tough one. The shootout's a very different game. It's a fast game. It's a highlight game. Shootout's one of my favorites, as you know. Again, I consider shootout a quicker play game, so I can't really compare it with APBA fairly because it's so much different than APBA. So that wouldn't be fair. So they're equal to me because if I want to play a quicker play game, I'll do shootout. If I want to play a long, meaty game, it's APBA. I can compare inside the crease to APBA. And it's inside the crease for some reason it sets up a little quicker because I don't need all the shots. I don't need the ODA. I can just lay the cards down and stop playing. I think I get just after playing this, after playing inside the crease today, my personal opinion is I feel I get a little bit better hockey experience out of APBA. That's just me. And there's nothing wrong with inside the crease, and I'm playing it a lot, and I've just pulled out the cards and dice for that. Now that I pulled this out, I've been playing this for about a half hour or so. I just feel APBA's more personally my game. Inside the crease is a tight second. It really is. I'm enjoying the heck out of that, even though I'm screwing it up when I'm playing it. But APBA and even though there's so much going on in APBA, I just feel like for me it's more fulfilling just by this much over inside the crease. Because inside the crease come out of nowhere, and I'm really enjoying it. I never tried the rink side. I almost picked it up because it was only $5 on Black Friday. But when I saw a couple people playing it on YouTube, and then I looked at the instructions, I was just like, man, It's like the other one, the Hockey Bones. Hockey Bones looks like it's really, really. I mean, I started to read the instructions, and my eyes glossed over. So I almost need to have a week off with Hockey Bones to sit down with it because I've watched some of the videos on it, and I'm still pretty lost because there's just so much going on. It's so hard to explain that. And Inside the crease feels like a stripped-down version. I would probably agree with that. Not that I know much about ringside, but from what I've seen about ringside, there's a lot going on. And I wonder if there's too much going on at ringside. And as the FACs drive the gameplay without looking at the charts, you love the flow of both games. Okay. I haven't tried Big Bep. I was going to get that. If they had the Black Friday sale, I would have got it. I would have got that in a couple seasons to try it, but I don't think they had a sale. So if they do, I do want to try that one there. Fact-driven with minimal at most chart looks up. Great hockey feel to it. Jim says you might have to give App another look. It's been a while since you played. Yeah, I dislike, again, everyone has their own reasons for liking games and not liking games, and that's fine. Someday I hope to get to play Hockey Bones, and I might love it. Hockey Bones might be my favorite new game if I ever get around to learning it. But I like what APBA does. It gives me icing. It gives me block shots. It allows me to roll dice. Inside the crease is a fact flipper. So you don't get the satisfaction of the dice roll, which is another big reason I do like the APBA. So Jim says he really likes Inside the Crease so far and loves Hockey Bones. And Hockey Bones is worth the investment. Okay, yeah, it is an investment. So it's something I'll need to sit down, and I will. Every now and then I pull out the instructions, I start reading it. There's just so many symbols on the card. And I know APBA's got a lot of charts, but it's like, you go 26, and then you look at the chart. And 26 tells you what it is. You don't have to memorize anything. And you start to memorize this stuff, but all the symbols, it's very, very intimidating. And Michael says Bones never clicked with him. Again, I haven't played it. I bought it. I have a season, and I have the instructions, and they're all printed out. And, yeah, I just haven't got to it yet. I should. I really should at some point. But anyway, so let's get back to my game here. So the Rangers trailing 2-0 here in the first period still. And Middleton has it shorthanded, a 36 or 33 by Middleton. And that's going to be a pass. I think it's going to be intercepted by the right D, though. 2, 4, 6, 8. Oh, no, it's not. It's not. It's going to be a pass. So it's going to send it over to McNabb. McNabb has it, a 23 for McNabb, a 5. And he'll get a neutral zone faceoff, which is exactly what the Bruins needed. And we're down to our final 20 seconds of the period. So face-off between McNabb and Esposito. They're even on the draw. It's an 8, visitor center. McNabb gets it. This should kill off the period and the penalty. Should, I say. A 28. No, intercepted. So Hedberg has it. Still time for the Rangers here in the period. He rolls a 14. And a 30 is a pass. Arsog. All right, so we got to see who he's going to try to pass this to and see if he can get it to him. So he's got an assist of 33. So, he completes the pass to the second highest shot frequency. So I think that's Hickey. So Hickey gets the shot on net because the assist rating was less than that. So we beat the dice roll. I believe that's how that works out. Hopefully I am correct. So we got a last-second shot here by the Rangers here. Hickey's going to get it with a +4, so a 26 at a +4. If I could do my math, so it's what, 31, 32, 33, 34, I believe it is. So that's a 34. Shot is in range. A 46, a 43 is a score. So the Bruins almost get out of that period. Yeah, 43 is a goal. 46 is a 43. And that's a goal by Hickey here as time expires in the first period. So first period, we'll call that 1 second to go in the period. And that's Hickey on the power play for the Rangers. And the Rangers are on the board. And that's shot 11. So they finally get on the board here late in the period. And it's going to be 2 assists on that. And the assists are going to high and second highest. So we're going to get Hedberg and Esposito. Yeah, they're all 31. So Hedberg and Esposito. So Hickey from Hedberg and Esposito. And we are tied at 2-1 now, Boston, as they get the power play goal. I thought we won the face-off. I thought we were going to kill it, but we lost it. The pass, shot was in range, and it's a goal. And you played some ITC this morning. I did too. I streamed a little bit this afternoon here. I'm still printing out a bunch of teams. So the blue shirts with the late goal. All right, so we go to the second period. And it's 2-1 game now. You have a dice roller Excel sheet for Hockey Bones. If you ever need. Oh, okay, I might. Yeah. Did I get my PDFs printed at home? I print them here. What I do, Fanner, is I have a really nice laser printer, color laser printer. I got a couple years ago. I only spent like a couple $100 on it. It's not like one of these several $100 jobbies, and I print out on 110 paper, and it comes out nice. I mean, they're not professional, but they come out nice. So that's what I do. It does take a long time to print them and cut them and whatever. So I sometimes wonder if it's worth it for me to just go and get the buy them, instead of spending all that time. But let's see. I still got to face off at center here, so we start the second period. I'll try to pick up the pace a little bit. I know I've been chatting a lot. Even on a 5. Home left wing, so Hickey gets it. Hickey just scored that power play goal. And now we're going to be skating even strength here to start the second period. At 21 for Hickey, 31. Pass physical 10, so I got a 3. No, this guy comes out. I got a 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. Ooh, just made it. Just made it. So that's going to be intercepted by Milbury of the Bruins, and time will tick away here in the second period. Boston with the puck. Milbury, 31. So that's a 13. Pass Arsog. All right, so Milbury's got an assist of 31. Wow, Milbury's got an assist of 31. So it's going to go to the third highest, and a 46 is not going to be a shot. So it's going to go to the third highest. So that's going to be, we'll give it to Middleton. He'll have the puck. And no shot on goal. Oh, you like the ITC one? Yeah, I have them. Actually, hang on a sec here. I got them right here. See if I can grab them for you. I get them behind me. So yeah, I brought them into Photoshop, and let's see if I can. Yeah, so I brought them into Photoshop, and rounded the corners, put the logo on there. And, yeah, they come out good with the corner rounder. They really do. I think they're a little bit easier to handle. I did a bunch. I still got a bunch upstairs that I printed. Of course, I had to do the seals. And then North Stars. So I was going to play seals in North Stars 74-75. And I got Gretzky in the Oilers here. So I did a bunch of teams. And they just take, because like I say, after you print and cut them, then you got to corner them all. There's 4 corners on every card. So it takes a while. It is rewarding, though, but it does take a while. Not going to lie. Yeah, and I just bought that rounded corner thing off of Amazon or whatever it was. Where am I here? It says Middleton has the puck that I'm chatting away again. Does APBA have the new hockey season with the Kraken? I don't know if they do. It's hard to come out with a season at the beginning of the season. Usually it's at the end of the season. You know what I mean? Because they have to get all there's really no stats to go by. Some people have put together Seattle, though, from last year's. They took all the players and made a team out of them. So you don't like they perforated it? Yeah, that's when you do your own, you can really control how the cards look. Although the APBA ones, I mean, these are beautiful. I mean, these are gorgeous here. I don't have the inside the crease printed, so I can't vouch for them at all. I don't know anything about them. I heard they're really nice. I forget where I am right now. I don't know if I rolled them. All right, so Middleton has the puck, so I'm just going to roll here. So I'm going to roll. I forget if I rolled or not, so I'm going to roll. I get a 31 for Middleton. Pass. Oh no. Oh he got it on an RSOG. Yeah, so they didn't pass the check on it, so he's just got the puck. So a 31 for Middleton. Is it a physical 10 over here? 2, 4, 6, 8. Yeah, 10, 11. So intercepted by McEwen. And that'll conclude the first minute of play here in the period as I try to pick up the pace. And sometimes you get companies that have a really nice printed card. Not at times there was one company, I'm not going to say which one it was, that I got their cards in, it was inkjet. And I played with their cards and my fingers had ink all over them. And I was just like, oh my gosh. I go, what's this? This is inkjet. And so I emailed him. I said, hey, I bought the printed set. I get ink all over my fingers. Can you send me the the PDF so I can print them myself. And they did. They were good about it. And they said, "Oh, we never heard of that." I said, "Well, yeah, no, I get ink all over my fingers." So they sent me the PDF, and I printed my own copy, you know. So, yeah. So you don't know what you're going to get here. All right, so McEwen has the puck, and hopefully I rolled that correctly. 23. That's a 7. That's going to be a shot on goal with a block 2. And that's going to be an automatic block. So the shot by McEwen is blocked. It's going to go into the crowd for a face-off. So there we go. We got about 18-20 to go here in the second period. 2-1 our score. Boston in the lead. Goals by Middleton and Smith. Hickey on the power play for the Rangers with 1 second to go in that period. Let's see, a 6 on even. That's going to go visitor right wing. So Middleton has it in his own zone. And, he gets a breakaway. So here's my house rule, folks. 66, if 66 is a 1, and 99% of the time it's a 1, I go breakaway. That's what I do here. So that's my homebrew rule. It's a breakaway. And on a breakaway, for forwards, I give them a shot range plus 20. So his 35 would be a 55, but again, it caps at 43 in APBA. So he gets a plus 20 or 43, whichever is lowest. So it's going to be the 43. If a defense rolls a 66, I give them what's called a partial breakaway, because Strat does defenseman breakaway, and I know it's all about statistics and balancing up, but it doesn't feel right for a defenseman to get so many breakaways. So defensemen get a partial breakaway from me with a 66, and I add 10 because it's a partial breakaway. So Middleton gets a breakaway here, and I like to mark down when I get a breakaway here just to kind of see how many I get. So because I haven't got too many breakaways in the games. I average 3, maybe 3 or 4 breakaways a game, which is about what you get in NHL. All right, so Middleton, but on my breakaway, which is different than the game breakaway, the goalie has a chance to make the save per normal. Okay, so Middleton has a breakaway here. He's got a 43 on the shot range and a 65, so his shot is stopped by Davidson, so we'll give him an away shot here in the period. So Bruins get a shot on net. Davidson makes the save with a 54, and a 32 is the opposing shot on goal, the opposing left D. So the save, it comes back to Milbury. Now, Milbury only has a shot range of 6, so I need to roll 6 or less for him to get the shot. And I do. I get the 6, so he will get the shot. So Milbury will get a shot for Boston after Middleton was stopped on the breakaway. And Milbury's shot range is an 11, so that's way out of range. I didn't have much of a chance. And a 34 by Davidson is a 31. Save, shot on goal for Middleton. So Middleton's going to get it. The Bruins have the Rangers hemmed in here as Middleton had a breakaway. Milbury had a rebound, a shot of his own. Now Middleton gets a shot. So he gets a 35. His shot range is a 35. Middleton shoots. That's not in range either. So Davidson with another save. 15 is a 3, and that's picked up by the center. So the Bruins buzzing there on the Rangers. And they couldn't get one by Davidson. So Esposito picks it up for New York in their white jerseys at home here in 1978. And a 61 is going to be a 28 for Esposito. It's going to be taken away by Middleton. And Middleton will skate up here. Denied by Davidson on the breakaway at 29. Intercepted by the left D. So McEwen comes in and steals that one there. We got 17 to go here in the second period. Rangers trailing by 1. A 24. It's going to be a 9. Block shot. So his shot is blocked. He's had a lot of block shots in this game. And the puck deflects over to Milbury. Milbury will skate for Boston. 44. That's going to be a shot on goal. Block 1, 2, 3. So I need a 5 or a 6. I get the 5. So Milbury gets a shot on net. It's going to be a 4th shot of the period. He needs an 11, though. Doesn't get it. 54 by Davidson. Be a 32 over here. Save. And it goes back to Milbury for another shot. But again, I have to roll a 6 to get that shot. And I roll a 7, so I don't. So Milbury just gets the puck. So Milbury will just skate with it now. and a 63 is a 25. Intercepted by Vadnais. And New York with the puck right now. We're almost time for a line change. So Vadnais with it now, the former Bruin, former SEAL, not Navy SEAL, California SEAL. Vadnais with a 5, 6, 7. That's going to be a shot on goal, block 2. So that shot is blocked. And the puck deflects to the highest shooting forward over here. So it's going to go to Esposito. Puck deflects to Esposito. Esposito with a 26, and that's intercepted by Marcotte. And we'll make a line change here at the 16-minute mark. Donnie Marcotte's going to play that one in. And we got a dump and chase. So the opposing left D. So we got a dump and chase situation here for the Bruins. This is our first one of the game. This is one of my favorite parts of this game. And that's the one thing that Inside the Crease doesn't have, is this dump and change on the line change. So most games, in fact, just about every game that I played, the line change is just like automatic. Stop the game, flip, just do a flip. With APBA, if you use the dump and chase, there's action on a line change. All right, so it's into the corner here, and it's going to be the right wing. So O'Reilly's heading in. Now, O'Reilly's fresh, okay, and this guy is not. So let's check the corner battle here. So let me see. We check O'Reilly. Corner is 14, and his is 7. So O'Reilly wins the corner battle, and now we got to see who's going to try to pass to and defend. So we got a 4. So O'Reilly's going to try to go to Rattel. He is battled by the right D. So Rattel's a 6. Oh, so I go inside this time, right? He's a 4 and a 7, even minus the 1. It's still 1 here with a 2. So Rattel needs to roll a 2 or a 3 to win this. Nope, he rolls a 7. So no, so it goes in the front, but it's taken away by Vadnais. So O'Reilly wins the corner battle, but Rattel didn't win the in the slot battle. If I played that correctly. I think that's how that goes. I'm looking at my chart here. It's been a while since I've done a dump and chase, but I think that's how that works, is that you go the corner, then you go in the slot, and you got to win them both for a shot, and they didn't get the shot on net. So, and I think if you get the shot, you add 1 to it, Okay. So in the corner battle, in the slot battle, Vadnais gets it now, and now the Rangers need to make a line change, and a 53 the other way, and that's going to be the opposing right D. So now both teams are fresh, so I don't have any advantage for anybody here. That's just kind of another home rule. Sports Time Machine is here. He had a good hockey game last night. I thought you were playing the 80 series again, but you were playing modern Russia versus modern USA. That was kind of interesting there. I don't know where you got those there, but that was kind of cool. All right, so let's check the corner battle here. So it's going to be Rick Smith into the corner here, and he'll be going up against the left wing. If I did everything correctly, I think that's what I did. So we got a corner battle here. So it's a 9 and a 7. So Smith wins it. But if I get a 1 or if I get a 2 or a 3, no, Smith wins it outright. So there's no battle. Like I say, I in the corner battles, I still use my matchup chart. So Rick Smith won by 2. He won it 9-7. So over here, if the -2 guy can roll a 2 or a 3, he'll steal. And he can go for the money round if he steals, but he didn't. So Smith has it, and he'll begin the play with a 43. That's going to be a 29. Intercepted by the left D, Maloney. So let's take some time off the clock here. And here we go. So sometimes, like I say, the line changes can amount to nothing. Sometimes you get something out of them, and I do enjoy that. I got a 6 over here, a 42 rather. 42 is a 21. Intercepted by Cashman on the left wing. So we played 5 minutes here of the second period. Still 2-1 Boston. Cashman, breakaway, 66. So Cashman with a breakaway for Boston, and he'll get an automatic shot on goal here on the breakaway. So here comes Wayne Cashman, and because we add 20 to his shot range, again, my house rule is I add 20 to the forwards and then 10 to the defense if the defense get the breakaway, which is a partial breakaway, with a maximum of 43. So Cashman has the maximum of 43 to get this on net. Cashman shoots this one. That was a 4, I believe. A 46. No, it's going to be a save by Davidson, and that would have been a goal, by the way. Save and get a rebound. So let's see who gets the rebound. It's going to be, oh boy, that's not good. Not good on the rebound. Third highest I rating. 6, 4, 7, 4, 5. So 6, 4. Oh wait, no, I get a 7. 6. So we'll give it to Cashman. Oh wait, no, he's I gotta go to third highest, so it's gonna be O'Brien. Ugh. The defenseman O'Brien with a 5 and a 3. No rebound, face off. Bummer. All right, so no rebound and a face off. All right. We flip the timer here, and here we go. So face off in the New York zone, in the New York groove. 7 here between Rattel and Duguay. Rattel's a +2, so it's going to be advantage center. So Rattel has it in the opposing zone. A 25 is going to be a 3. It's going to be shot on goal, tip-in. Oh, I don't like the tip-ins. I don't like the tip-ins. So it's going to be a 6. So it's going to be third highest I rating. 1, 2. So Dennis O'Brien gets the tip-in. Try on a 1. And because he's a 5, it's a wide shot. See, I don't like that. I think you should get the shot on that. So I guess he tipped it wide. Is what it is. But if I get a 5, it's a wide shot. So now I go to the wide shot and a 6. Let's see if it's cleared first of all. So the shot goes wide. Clearing rating of 6, and they do clear it away, so we'll get a whistle. I think that's how that goes. It's been a while. But I don't like the tip-ins. I'm thinking about getting rid of the tip-ins. I know sometimes it can add a little bit to the shot, but on that one there, it turned a shot on goal to a wide shot. So maybe he tipped it wide. I don't know. You're playing the NHL Stars in 93, 94, and 18, 19, and put them in their own countries. Oh, that's kind of cool. That's neat. That's a good idea. And you just played USA Czech. Oh, that's kind of cool. I like that. I like when people get creative like that. All right, here we go. So line 2 will stay out here for each team. 7 on the draw. That should be Rattel. So Rattel has it in the New York zone again. Rattel with a 9. And it's going to be a block shot. So his shot is blocked, and it's going to bounce to up over the glass. And we'll get another face-off. So we're going to advance the time. And here we go. Face-off in the New York zone again. A 9. And this time Duguay wins it in his own zone. Duguay has it. And uh-oh. Coincidental penalties? No. Just going to be a face-off. Phew. No more penalties. So face-off in the New York zone. And we got 13 minutes to go in the second period. I think I like this little scoreboard here. I think it shows you everything you need to show. It keeps the shots on net. It's got the time. I like it. I like stealing that from inside the crease. And I don't feel bad because I spent a lot of money with inside the crease. A 9. Again, Duguay gets it in his own zone. Tries to break it out with a 29. 65 is a 29. And intercepted, shot on goal by the left D. But he's only got a shot frequency of 8, so I need to roll an 8. Nope, I don't. So just O'Brien with a puck. That's all that's going to happen there. I think. Yeah. So O'Brien has the puck with a 16, 28, and intercepted by Plant. And the Rangers have the puck. Coming up on a line change pretty soon here. Oh, and 11 is going to be a shot on goal. So finally the Rangers will get a shot here in the second period. And Plant has a shot range of 15. So here comes Pierre Plant in. Shot range of 15. Oh, he just missed it with a 21. And Chivas would have made the save anyway. And it's picked up by O'Brien. So that's, there we go. And, time. We advanced the time on the save. And now we can make a line change here. So Dennis O'Brien is going to flick this one out. And a 64 is icing. So we don't have any line check on an icing. So the face-off will be to the left of Cheevers in the Boston net. And we got 12 minutes to go here in the second period. And I like that. I keep talking about that scoreboard, but it saves me all kinds of craziness trying to set up an Excel sheet. So thanks for everybody joining me on this Tuesday afternoon, playing some hockey here. I don't know if I'll get to finish this game here because I got the wife coming home. We got a new couch in today, so she wants to talk about the couch and things like that. So I'll have to jump out. So maybe I'll come back later and finish this. But I did want to play some APBA today on the channel. And after playing some Inside the Crease, boy, this is one of those things. This is like your favorite meal or your favorite movie. When you come back to it, you're like, oh yeah, this is great. This is. I'm enjoying myself. As much fun as I'm enjoying Inside the Crease, I'm really liking APBA hockey. Face off. Foster and Kachuk. Kachuk has a +1 with an 8, so it's going to be the left wing. So Stan Jonathan has it in his own zone, trying to skate it out. A 24. And intercepted shot on goal by the left D. Does Marois? Yes, he will get the shot. So Marois takes the shot on Cheevers. And he's got a shot range of 13. This shot saved by Jerry Cheevers, a 16. Will be a 28, and shot on goal by the fourth highest if they can't clear it. So let's see if Gary Doak and Brad Park can help clear it away with a 7, and they do. So Cheevers jumps on that. How I play that, just in case you're wondering, on a clearing rating, is what I do is the puck sitting there, and they clear the defenseman out, and the goalie jumps on it. That's kind of how I visualize that clearing play there. And if they don't, then it bounces around and it goes to whoever on the offensive side for a shot. So Foster and Kachuk again will battle in the Boston zone. Kachuk wins this one here with a 6. Yeah, so advantage left D. So Mario Marois has it in the Boston zone. 44. That's good. And that'll be a shot on goal. So Marois has it, looks, turns, fires. Shot range of 13, looking for the tying goal. Save Cheevers, and a 14 is a 30, and it's going to be bounce. It's going to bounce to Kachuk for another shot. So here comes Kachuk. Shot number 15 of the game here. So Kachuk with a chance. Kachuk, shot range of 22, shoots this one. Another save by Cheevers, 14, and that bounces back to Kachuk on the 30 again. Holy cow. Cheevers. That's the one thing about Cheevers' card here I noticed, that there's a lot of rebounds. So it goes back to Kachuk this time on the backhander. Save Cheevers again in a 43. This time it's the 29. And that's a safe shot on goal by the left wing. So now Fatiou has a chance. Fatiou, as the Rangers have the Bruins hemmed in. Fatiou, a shot range of 14. His shot. Save Cheevers on the 21. 65, 35. And that's going to be a rebound. And the rebound is a 6, so it's going to go to the third highest I rating. So the rebound goes to 7, 6. So probably here. Yeah, so it's going to go to Kachuk on the rebound. And he's a 6. Ooh, with a 1. That's pretty good. 6 with a 1. Oh, no, it's actually not. No rebound is covered up. Okay, you need a higher roll than that. All right, so Cheevers covers this up finally. And, wow, some big action in by the Rangers. All right, so we got 11 minutes to go here in the second period. 2-1 Boston. They're kind of clinging to this lead here. They're getting outshot 17-11. Dwight Foster, can he win this face-off here? No, it's going to be Kachuk winning it again. And that's going to go to Lucien Deblois in the Boston zone. A 31 for Deblois. And it's going to be a 3, and that'll be good for a shot on goal tip-in. Oh, I don't like the tip-ins. I don't like the tip-ins. All right, so the highest I rating. And highest I rating with a 5. So that should be good. A tip-in here, so it's an 8. I don't think anybody's going to beat an 8. No. So Fatiou with an 8. With a 5, that's going to be really good on a tip-in. 8 with a 5, that's going to be a tip-in plus 4. So the shot by Deblois is tipped, so I get a shot range of 27 on Cheevers as it's tipped by Kachuk. So Kachuk with a 26, right? Plus 4 is a 26. And, oh, that's on range. A 23 is saved by Cheevers, and he smothers it. Oh, it was on target with the tip, but the 23 gives me a 6, and that's a save by Cheevers, and he'll hang on. Wow. Great chance by the Rangers to possibly tie this one. The third line, getting it done. But Cheevers comes up big on this one here. And let's roll the face off here. 52, or a 7, I should say. And I think that's going to go to Kachuk. Yeah, so he's got the +1, so Vandroy. So Deblois gets it again. Deblois, a 36. That's going to be a 33 in the offensive zone. And possible penalties. Yeah, we got some coincidental penalties coming up. So Deblois. And let's see. Where's my penalty chart here? 21, so it's going to be on the highest. So Deblois is going to sit. And what we'll probably do is we'll get line 1 back out here for each team. So Deblois gets a penalty in the second period. So Deblois. And we'll bring that down to 10 minutes just to kind of make it even here. So at the 10-minute mark, Deblois. And for Boston, let's see who gets the coincidental for Boston here. So that was the highest. It's probably Jonathan. Yeah, it's got to be Jonathan. So Jonathan will get the matching. So each team will be playing with a man in the box. And I think they played back in the day 4-on-4. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But I play 4-on-4. All right, so who's going to sit here? We're going to sit Hedberg this time. So Hedberg will sit. And we're going to sit Marcotte. And we'll play 4-on-4. Okay. I think that's what we got going on. Yeah, Deblois is a cool name, huh? So Jonathan picks up his second penalty of the game. And we got 10 minutes to go. Teams are skating 4-on-4 using forecheck 3 with added 2 to the shot. And here we go. We got a 7 now. So McNabb and Esposito are even. So a 7 goes to the home center. So Esposito will take control of this puck here, and he'll begin the play. 55, Big Phil. That's going to be a shot. So Esposito is going to get a shot on goal here for New York. And we're going to add 2 to that. So he's got a 34 shot rating. Good chance to tie the game. Esposito comes in, shoots this one. Ooh, that's on target with a 16. A 26. Score! Right? 16 is in range, and a 26 is a 20, and he scores. Esposito has tied the game for the Rangers. And it's now 2-2. Oh, and I don't know if I added the shot there. So I got to add the Rangers shot. Gives them 20. Because it doesn't automatically add the shot. So Esposito scores for the Rangers. And that comes at the 10.5, we'll say. Esposito. Let's check the assists on that one there. So we're going to get 2 assists, and a 14 is going to be second and third highest. So probably going to be the defenseman. Yeah, so Vadnais and McEwen. Vadnais and McEwen, and that's a 4-on-4 goal. And the game is tied up at 2-2 here in New York. And Phil's revenge, it is true. Phil got his revenge here. He got him to the finals, too. I think this is the year they went to the finals, right? 78-79. They played Montreal. They actually won game 1 in Montreal, too. And then they got creamed. That's okay. An 11 here on even. Visitor left D, so it bounces back to Milbury. Milbury skating with it now. Bruins coughed up a 2-0 lead with a late goal in the first period by Hickey on the power play, then Esposito here. So a 41-24. Intercepted by McEwen. We're going to flip this here. And when did they come out of the box? Did they come out of the box in another minute? Okay. At 8 minutes, we get the guys back. So McEwen with it now. Oh, this is going to be good for McEwen. He's going to get a shot on goal. So here comes McEwen now. Shot number 10 of the period on Cheevers. McEwen with a shot range of 21 plus 2 because we're skating 4-on-4. So shot range of 23. Shoots this one. 53. Saved Cheevers, a 31. And that's going to be picked up by the left wing. There's no left wing, so he covers the puck because I think that's how it's done. And we got a whistle. So face off in the Boston zone. And it's going to be a 5 and home left wing. So Hickey gets it. Hickey 35. That's going to be a shot on goal. It says shot on. See, I'm not sure if it's but no, I think I keep it in the zone. So I'm going to go shot on goal, tip in, and it's going to be a 2 and then a 4. So it's going to be the highest I. It's going to get the tip in. So probably Esposito. Yeah. So Esposito gets a tip in 4. So 6 and a 4 is no tip in original. So he misses it, but Hickey gets a +2. +2. So he gets a 36. So Hickey fires this one on Chivas, a 36, a chance to put him in the lead. That's a good shot range right there. And that's on range with a 25. A 42 is a save by Chivas. And he hangs on. And that ends the penalty to both players. So we'll be back to full strength here. Holy cow. All right, so I need to get line 2 out here now on the change. So Chivas coming up big, 22 shots on net, and he's keeping them in this game. Boston had a couple of McFlurries in that first period, but since then they've been pretty quiet on the offense. Middleton had a breakaway, and he was stopped, if that matters. And here we go. So now I got to face off. So we got 8 minutes to go here in the period. Oh, I don't need to do that. I need to do this. I got the FAQ open here. I got the flipper open. It's kind of doing both here. 8. So Rattel is up by 2 with an 8 advantage right D. So Rick Smith has it. And, that was in the Boston zone, by the way. So I have to, it's a breakaway. Okay, so here's a 66. So Rick Smith, who's had a goal, he's had a big game. He gets 10. It's a partial breakaway. So Rick Smith gets a partial breakaway. So let me add an away shot here for Rick Smith. So his shot range goes from 16 to 26. So Rick Smith coming down, he's got a partial breakaway on Davidson. He's got a 26. Oh, Rick Smith is on target again. And a 64 is a save by Davidson. Oh, man, Smith nearly had his second. And it's picked up by the right wing Plant. Oh, boy, Rick Smith has been playing very well in this game for Boston. Has a goal. He's had 2 other shots on net. He's had the hot hand. And a 62 is going to be 8. And that shot is shot on goal. If it's a forecheck, 11. And so they have 4. They are 11. So they'll get the shot on goal. Yep. So they'll get the shot on goal because they have a forecheck of 11. So Plant's going to get a shot. Shot number 23. And this shot range is 15. So here's the 15. And, that's in range. Chance to take the lead. 46. And that's a goal. That's a goal on Chivas by Plant. And the Rangers has got 3 goals in a row, and they lead this one. Now, 3-2. So at the 13-minute mark, 13:00, that was 10-something. Who said that? That was Plant. So Plant with the goal. And let's check on the assists. Oh, son of a bitch. How hard is it to roll that into that thing and not fall out, right? And on an assist, too. Ooh, that might just be 1 assist. Yeah, 1 assist. Yep, 1 assist. And on a 16, second highest. 31. Duguay? No, Vickers. Because Gresham is a 34. So Vickers. So Plant from Vickers. Yeah, when you left, it was 2-1. So you can't leave. It's bad luck. When you leave, it's bad luck. And a couple of goals here by the Rangers. Actually, 1 at the end of the first and then 2 here in the second. And they lead this one 3-2. They're taking it to the Bruins here. All right, so we got 7 minutes to go here in the second period. And I'm probably just going to finish out the second period and call it a day because, like I said, the wife's coming home and it's going to get chaotic. But I did want to play some APBA hockey tonight. Maybe after supper I'll come back and do the third period just so we can wrap it up here. I'll leave everything set up, but I do have to take a break here. Unfortunately, that's how it goes around here. So I got an 8 Rattel with a 2. 8 is right D, so Rick Smith gets it. Come on, Rick Smith, the hot hand. Oh, 44. That's a 4, and shot on goal. Rick Smith again. He's got most of the shots for Boston. All right, so yeah, here's Rick Smith. Shot range of 16. Oh, almost. I thought that was it's a 21. Saved by Davidson, and on a 12, that would have been a goal, by the way. Opposing highest shooting forward, unless I can clear it away. So can I clear it away? Clearing rating is a 6, and no, so Rattel's going to get a shot. So Rattel has a chance to tie it for Boston now. Rattel's shot range is a 32. Shot that's in range with a 14 and a 31 on Davidson is a save. And it bounces over to Plant. And Davidson now keeping the Rangers in the lead. So here comes Plant, who just scored. And this is line 2, right? I think so. Yeah, line 2. And 27 for Plant, and that's going to be intercepted by Rattel. 6 minutes ago here in the period. Rattel skating for Boston, 54, 32, pass. Do I have a physical of 14 over here? 2, 5, 6, 10, 14. Yes, I do. So it's intercepted by Vickers. If my math is correct, it's intercepted. Vickers for the Rangers, 25. Intercepted by Smith. 5 minutes ago in the period. Smith, 62. His shot. Do I have a forecheck of 11? 4, 6. Oh, I do have 11. Holy cow. I do have a forecheck. So Smith's going to get another shot. Rick Smith has been a shooting machine here for the Bruins. So Rick Smith within 9th of the shot of the period. Rick Smith, shot. It's in range. Are you kidding me? In range by Rick Smith, and a 63, he scores! Oh, wait. It's a 38, so it's a goal on a 2 to 10. It's a goal on a 2 to a 10, and he scores. Rick Smith comes up big for the Bruins, and he ties it. Rick Smith scores for Boston, and it's his second of the game. Rick Smith getting it done for the Bruins. And that'll be 2 assists on the play, and 26 is going to be highest and the third highest. So it looks like it's going to be O'Reilly, and we'll go Cashman. O'Reilly and Cashman. Wowzers. So the game is tied at 3-3 on the goal by Rick Smith. So Rick Smith's got 2 goals for the Bruins. He's just rolling low all day long. And, yeah. You love it when that happens. It just goes back and forth. So let's finish up the last 5 minutes here of the period. We got a 3 off the face-off with Rattel having a 2 advantage. That's going to be disadvantage right D, so it goes back to Greshner. Incidentally, I think this is the year we did that big replay, me, Ron, and Al, Red Sox fan, and Greshner was huge for the Rangers in their series from what I remember. 43 is a 29 for Greshner. It's going to be intercepted by Dennis O'Brien, and time will tick off the clock here, so we're down to a little over 4 minutes to play. His shot range is 16. Rick Smith's shot range is 16, and I've been rolling 11s and 12s in his card all night long. Just how it goes, unless I screwed up. And I could have messed up, but I'm pretty sure that I got it right on. So we got a 34 now, and this could be a penalty, and it is. So we got a penalty on Dennis O'Brien. Way to bring down the period. So Dennis O'Brien will sit, and at 4 minutes left in the period, the Rangers will get another penalty here. So at 16:00, it's going to be O'Brien. So the Rangers go on to man advantage. Again, they already have a power play goal in this one. We'll put line 1 back out here for everybody for the last 4 minutes. Yeah, that's how it goes sometimes. I mean, and look at, like, some of these other guys have shot ranges in the 30s, and I played the first few minutes offline just to kind of get up to speed on this game, and I was rolling 60s. All the shot ranges for the Rangers, I was rolling 60s, and no matter who you are, you're not going to get it on net with a 60. And that's just kind of how it was, and now I'm rolling all low numbers. All right, so we're going to have Marcotte sit out again. And it's going to be a face-off here. So we got a power play opportunity for the Rangers. So we got even 10. Home right wing. So Hedberg gets it, and he'll begin the power play. 34 is a 31 on the power play, and it's going to be a pass. Yeah, it's not going to be intercepted. Yeah, so 6, 7, 8. Yeah, no. So it's going to be over. We're going to pass it to Esposito. Big Phil with a 29. And that's going to be intercepted by Milbraze. He gave that one away. So 30 seconds gone in the power play. Milbraze just trying to kill some time. 25, shorthanded will be an 11, so he'll make a pass. Okay, so that's a pass ARX. Now, this is something that's kind of new. So I think I got to roll to see if I kill some time. Another roll. And his assist is a 31. Yes, so I kill some time. So I pass it, and I kill some time. I think that's how that works right there. So it's an AR with an X. So I think if instead of the shot on goal, it becomes a time tick-off. So I did make the pass. I guess I got to see who I passed it to. And it's going to be, I would actually go to McNabb. So McNabb has it. NHL Hockey News Report. Good to see you here. Yeah, I'll get a little bit of APBA going here. I'm going to finish out the first period, then take a break for supper and come back with a third period. It's been a wild second period. It started off kind of a dud, but now it's been kind of fun. So McNabb has it. We got a minute to go on the man advantage. And McNabb rolls a 43 shorthanded, a 29 intercepted by McEwen. No time off the clock. McEwen with an 8, and his shot on goal is it a 4-check 10? I got a 5, 8. Yeah, I do. So we got a shot on goal here from McEwen. So McEwen's going to take the shot. I got to add to his total here. So I add 1, 2, 3, 4. So now I have a shot range of 25. Shot range of 25, and the 53 is out of range. So Chivas makes the save. A 46 will be a 43 on the chart. And save, and I got a face-off. And I'm not playing injuries, so that's why I didn't do the injury check. So, 30 seconds to go, 20 seconds to go on the man advantage, and a face-off in the Boston zone. 9 even. Visitor left wing. Now, there's no left wing, so I give it to the opposing player. That's one of the few times that I don't re-roll on an open slot. So, Hedberg has it. A 62 is an 8. Shot on goal with a 4-check 10. We established that they do have a 4-check 10. So it's going to be a shot on goal. As they pile up 14 shots here in the period on Chivas. And so he's looking at 32. That's in range with a 23. A 52. He scores. So Hedberg scores for the Rangers. And it's 4-3. So that one there comes right at the end of the power play. So that one comes at 18 minutes of the period, and that is Hedberg. So it's a second power play goal of the game for the Rangers. Let's check assists for everybody. That's going to be 2 assists, and on a 51, it's 1 and 2. So Esposito and Hickey. Or I could go Vadnais. I'll go. No, that's he's going to. Do I want Hickey, Vadnais, Hickey? We'll go Hickey, Esposito. Hickey and Espo again. So last time it was Hickey from Hedberg. This time it's Hedberg from Hickey. And it's 4-3 for the Rangers. So Bruins penalties are killing them in this game. And they'll be skating last 2 minutes, 5-on-5. Yeah, it's been a fun game. Do I have any 2010 plus seasons? No. No, the furthest I go is 93, 94 with any season. I mean, I think I've got a couple of seasons just by chance, older seasons. But no, I mostly go with the 70s and the 80s and early 90s. That's kind of when I top out of my games. So it's going to go to the home lefty. So McEwen gets it, and he'll start play here as the Rangers get the lead back. 16 on the regular shot. And it's going to be intercepted by the... Oh, wait. No, it's going to be an 18. Intercepted by the right wing. Not that it matters, but it's going to be intercepted by the right wing. And time ticking away here in the period, and Rick Middleton will take the puck. Middleton had the first goal of the game here on the power play. 8:29 is going to be intercepted by McEwen, and now we get last minute to play in the period. Last minute. Stay out of the box, right? Right? And McEwen will start to play. 44. He'll get a shot on goal. Another one here. McEwen brings it up the left wing. Comes over the line. He's going to shoot this one to Cheevers. Shot range of 21. And the shot is in range. 61. 22. He scores. Another last-minute goal by the Rangers. Look at the snake guys there. So a defenseman cashing in. And with a minute to go here, I think I'm supposed to flip the time here. So it's another goal here. And it's another shot by the Rangers there. So that's 16. I don't know if I added it. But anyway, we're going to give him another shot on that. And the Rangers lead this one here. 2 goals in the last minute. This one by the defenseman McEwen. And a lot of defensemen scoring in this game. Let's check the assists just for giggles here. It's going to be 2 assists. And a 35 is going to be the highest and the second highest. So we're going to go Hedberg and Hickey. So Hickey with another assist. He could be #1 star. And Hedberg gets one here. So it's now 5-3 Rangers as Cheevers is getting lit up here in New York. And off the draw, it's an 11, so it's going to be visitor lefty. So Milbury will get it here with the last couple of flips. 24-27, and that's going to be intercepted by the center. And so we're down to our last flip of the period. And Esposito with a 62 and an 8. That's going to be a shot on goal. Is the forecheck 11? Yes, it is. So he'll get a shot on goal. Oh, boy. 17 shots in this period for the Rangers. So Esposito shoots this one. That's out of range. Cheevers with a save, 12-25. Shot on goal by the highest if we can't clear it. So it's either going to be the end of the period or it's going to be a shot on goal by... We'll let Esposito take the shot. So can we clear it away? We need a 7 or less. No, Esposito's going to get another shot on goal. Esposito turns and fires this one on Cheevers. This one's 16. It's in range of 51. But this time, Cheevers will make the save on his old buddy. And it's picked up by McNabb, and that ends the period. Holy guacamole. Whoo. Save. So that's 18 shots. Yep. So it's 29. Is that correct? Yep. 29-15 are the shots. And that's where we stand. So we're going to go have some dinner. And I'll leave this up here, and I'll fire this back up shortly after dinner here. We'll play the third period out, but it's 5-3 New York. As we get APBA hockey going back here on the channel, I'm rather enjoying this. Again, not that I wasn't enjoying anything else, but I like the APBA. Once I get into the flow with it, it takes me a couple minutes, like anything else, to get back into the flow. But I'm enjoying this here. So I'm Dave. Thanks for watching some APBA hockey here. And we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be back after dinner just to kind of wrap up the third period here. So we'll talk to everybody later. Bye-bye.